Number 10. Chimpanzee. Chimpanzees are the most intelligent animals in the world. Like us, chimps are highly social animals and care for their offspring for years in their habitat in the forests of Central Africa. Chimpanzees spend most of their days in the treetops. When they come down to earth, chimps usually travel on all fours, though they can walk on their legs like humans for as far as a mile. Chimpanzees are great apes found across Central and West Africa. Chimpanzees are highly social. They live in communities of several dozen animals led by an alpha male and his coalition of male allies. Research has shown that male and female chimps have individual personalities, with females being more trusting and timid. Chimpanzees can stand and walk upright. Chimpanzees have long arms, hands and fingers which help them climb trees and swing from branch to branch. They use stones to smash tasty open nuts and employ leaves as sponges to soak up drinking water. And chimpanzees can even be taught to use some basic human sign language. Number 9. Dolphin. Dolphins are one of the most intelligent creatures in the world. Dolphins are small-toothed cetaceans easily recognizable by their curved mouths, which give them a permanent smile. Most dolphins are marine and live in the ocean or brackish waters along coastlines. There are a few species, however, like the South Asian river dolphin and boto, that lives in freshwater streams and rivers. Dolphins are intensely social mammals that communicate with squeaks, whistles, and clicks. Whether dolphins have language as humans do is a topic that scientists have debated for decades. The largest dolphin, the orca, can grow to be over 30 feet long. The smallest, the Maui dolphin, is just 5 feet long. Dolphins are graceful, sleek swimmers that can reach speeds of more than 18 miles an hour. They are also playful and often frolic in a boat's wake, leaping out of the water possibly for fun to communicate. Number 8. Orangutan. The name orangutan means man of the forest in the Malay language. In the lowland forests in which they reside, orangutans live solitary existences. They feast on wild fruits like lychees, mangosteens and figs, and slurp water from holes in trees. They make nests in trees of vegetation to sleep at night and rest during the day. Orangutans have an enormous arm span. A male may stretch his arms some 7 feet from fingertip to fingertip, a reach considerably longer than his standing height of about 5 feet. When orangutans do stand, their hands nearly touch the ground. Bornean and Sumatran orangutans differ a little in appearance and behavior. While both have shaggy reddish fur, Sumatran orangutans have longer facial hair. Bornean orangutans are more likely to descend from the trees to move around on the ground. Orangutans' arms are well suited to their lifestyle because they spend much of their time in the trees of their tropical rainforest home. They even sleep aloft in nests of leafy branches. They use large leaves as umbrellas and shelters to protect themselves from the common rain. Number 7. Elephant. Elephants are one of the most intelligent animals. Elephants are the largest land mammals on Earth and have distinctly massive bodies, large ears and long trunks. They use their trunks to pick up objects, trumpet warnings, greet other elephants, or suck up water for drinking or bathing, among other uses. Elephant tusks serve many purposes. These extended teeth can be used to protect the elephant's trunk, lift and move objects, gather food, and strip bark from trees. They can also be used for defense during times of drought. Elephants even use their tusks to dig holes to find water underground. They're enormous and intelligent, strong and sociable. Humans have been impressed by elephants for centuries, simply because they are so big. A male Africa, they also amaze us with their long and flexible noses, large and flapping ears and loose wrinkly skin. Elephants are quite possibly the wisest creatures. Number 6. Crow. Crows are black birds known for their intelligence and adaptability, and for their loud, harsh caw. There are about 40 species of crow. American crows are familiar over much of the continent. Large, intelligent, all-black birds with hoarse-cawing voices. They are common sights in treetops, fields and roadsides, and in habitats ranging from open woods and empty beaches to town centers. Crows are very social, sometimes forming flocks in the thousands. Inquisitive and sometimes mischievous, crows are good learners and problem solvers, often raiding garbage cans and picking over discarded food containers. They usually feed on the ground and eat almost anything, typically earthworms, insects and other small animals, seeds and fruit. Also in chicks, they rob from nests. Their flight style is unique. Crows don't regularly visit feeders, but you can attract them to your backyard if you offer a mix of trees, open space and food. Peanuts left in an open place are a good attractant. Number 5. Pig. Pigs are actually considered the fifth most intelligent animal in the world, even more intelligent than dogs, and are capable of playing video games with more focus and success. Despite their reputation, pigs are not dirty animals. They're actually quite clean. Pigs that live in excellent covered environments stay very clean. They also have excellent object memory. If they find grub in one spot, they'll remember to look there next time. Pigs possess a sophisticated sense of direction too. They can find their way home from huge distances away. Pigs are sentient beings who experience joy, loneliness, frustration, fear, and pain just like the animals with whom many of us share our lives. There's an obvious contradiction in loving some animals while eating others, but people who are opposed to animal cruelty often find ways to justify their dietary habits. This usually includes clinging to the idea that eating meat is necessary for health. Number 4. Squirrel. Like other rodents, squirrels have 4 front teeth. Tree squirrels are the types most commonly recognized, often seen gracefully scampering and leaping from branch to branch. Other species are ground squirrels that live in burrow or tunnel systems, where some hibernate during the winter season. Ground squirrels eat nuts, leaves, roots, seeds, and other plants. They also catch and eat small animals such as insects and caterpillars. These small mammals must always be wary of predators because they are tasty morsels with few natural defenses. Sometimes groups of ground squirrels work together to warn each other of approaching danger with a whistling call. Tree squirrels are commonly seen everywhere from woodlands to city parks. Though they are terrific climbers, these squirrels do come to the ground in search of fare such as nuts, acorns, berries, and flowers. They also eat bark, eggs, or baby birds. Tree sap is a delicacy to some species. Number 3. Pigeon. Pigeons are incredibly complex and intelligent animals. They are one of only a small number of species to pass the mirror test. They can also recognize each letter of the human alphabet, differentiate between photographs, and even distinguish different humans within a photograph. Pigeons are highly sociable animals. Pigeons are renowned for being their outstanding navigational abilities. They use a range of skills such as using the sun as a guide and an internal magnetic compass. Pigeons mate for life and tend to raise 2 chicks at the same time. Pigeons have excellent hearing abilities. They can detect sounds at far lower frequencies than humans are able to and can thus hear distant storms and volcanoes. Pigeons can fly at altitudes up to and beyond 6,000 feet and at an average speed of 77.6 miles per hour. The fastest recorded speed is 92.5 miles per hour. Seeds form the major component of the diet, but it varies greatly according to species. Some colorful species of these birds are bred in captivity, many with a. Number 2. Octopus. Octopuses are highly intelligent animals, masters of camouflage that have evolved an array of tricks over tens of millions of years to avoid or thwart would-be attackers. They can match the colors and even textures of their surroundings, allowing them to hide in plain sight if a predator gets too close. Octopuses can escape quickly, shooting themselves forward by expelling water from a muscular tube called a siphon. Octopuses can also release a cloud of black ink that obscures them and dulls an encroacher's sense of smell. They can also develop opinions about people. Octopuses are cephalopods and invertebrates that also include squid and cuttlefish. They have bulbous heads, large eyes, and 8 very useful arms. Cephalopod is Greek for headfoot, which makes sense since their limbs are attached directly to their head. Octopuses are ocean creatures that are most famous for having 8 arms and bulbous heads. They squirt ink to deter predators. They are quite intelligent and have been observed using tools. Number 1. Rat. Rats are some of the most intelligent mammals on the planet, found in nearly all areas that humans inhabit. Rats are social creatures. They like to be with other rats and tend to form very tight family bonds. Rats need a water source in order to survive. They are excellent swimmers and can tread water for up to 3 days, holding their breath for a long time. Rats are outstanding climbers and will climb trees and get into your home via the roof. They have great memories, so once they map out a room, they will remember all of the routes for a long time. However, rats do have poor eyesight, so they have to use their whiskers to get around. They can also communicate with other rats via their tails. Spotting a rat in your home or building can be unnerving. One thing is certain: you don't want them to stick around, but in order to tackle your rat, you need to learn about your adversary to help you determine the best course of action.